Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Saturday afternoon at the Scotiabank Pond. Today, the visiting Faustina Toros coming to play the home Duffield Devils. Duffield wearing the white with red and black trim, and Faustina in red with navy blue and white trim. A quick shot there by Sells on net. A pad save as the goalie kicks it out into the corner. Now Faustina tries to get it out of the zone. Bueller pushing it up. Couldn't get it past St. John. Now they hold it in. Russell goes back behind the net, fires it around, and McCharles skates into it. He chips it off the wall and gets it out. And Leung throws it to St. John. Just ahead of Tenio Rodrigo, and now the Toros. Russell turns up, tries to get it. Cohen goes back for it, as does Shen. Now they go D to D over to Serrani. Serrani back, and he hits Foster. Foster now comes back in, cuts back, and it goes to Luca. Luca throws it over to Shen. Shen to Serrani. Now it comes back into Cohen. Cohen in the corner, looks to set things up. Now Luca comes in, he picks it up, skates into the corner, and Billy throws it around to his defenseman. The aggressive forechecking here, and now it comes back to Shen. Shen with a shot, it gets blocked by Riggs, but Shen holds it in at the blue line. Now he takes a look, gets it into Foster. In the corner, Foster tries to get it. Russell dives for it to chip it away. And now Foster, he tries to control things, sets it up in the corner. He goes back to Serrani. Serrani now. A quick shot, tip there, just over the net. Oosterhuis is in the... Now he takes a look, comes back to Serrani. Serrani now, over to Shen. And now Shen just chips it in deep. Oosterhuis tries to grab it. Shen with a shot. And it bounces in, and Sells now. Sells goes in for it. And he's got McDonald who picks it up. McDonald now takes a look, throws it back to Shen. Shen back into McDonald. McDonald takes a look, hits Shen. Shen now with a shot. Rigas had it go into his pants. That might have stung him a little bit. Now Oosterhuis comes in. He's got some room. Oosterhuis just misses it. And now Kelnick and Bianco try and get it. Now it comes back over the defenseman. Tries to come back out the other side. Oosterhuis with a quick stick on it. He's able to control things. Now West over. It's a backhand. And the charging defenseman is able to pick it off. Now an offside there. And we'll have a first face-off of the game with 7:02 remaining. Now they throw it up the boards, try and get things going. And the Toros fire it back down. West over circles. He reverses things back into the far corner. Now they try and set things up. Come up the middle of the ice. Scoleri throws it off the boards into an open area, and Luca skates into it. Luca now tries to get around his guy, throws it out in front, hits Rodrigo, and just goes over the net. Scoleri now into the corner, tries to set things up, throws it back to Westover. Westover puts it back into Scoleri. Scoleri now just tries to chip it up to Luca. Luca in a stick battle there along the boards with Toros, and now there's four of them in there. Now, we've got, somehow Scoleri comes out, just fed it up, and now St. John with a shot. Tipped just over the net by Rodrigo. Now they try and come back out the other side. And held up there by Johnny Leung at the blue line. And now the Toros fire it back down deep into the zone. St. John reverses course. Cohen on the boards, surrounded by a couple of Toros. And now they come back. Leung and St. John play catch. It comes back to Cohen. He tries to lift the stick. Leung comes in to help him out. Now they're just scrambling here. And Leung throws it back over to St. John. Back to Leung. Back around St. John. He reverses it one more time to Leung. Now he's got a chance to come up the middle of the ice. Hits Foster. And now just misses Rodrigo. Now he comes down for it. He's got on Napoleon, and Taneo Rodrigo wins it. He throws it back out to Foster. A hard shot and a huge blocker save by the goaltender there. Now Bueller tries to get it out. And it comes back into the zone. That's Napoleon. He puts it up the boards. And now they try and get it around once again. Sells, a bit of a bobble, is able to hold them up briefly. And now Sereni throws it to the far side. Shen skates into it. Shen hits Sells. Sells tries to cut back. It gets knocked off his stick by Russell. Russell now tries to chip it up the boards. Can't get it past Shen. Now it comes back, and Sells has a little bit of an opening. He gets around the first one. He comes in high. A low shot there, and a big save by the goaltender as he covers it up. 4:14 remaining here in this period. Luca comes back. Ooh, Sterhoos almost had it. Now it comes over. Sterhoos grabs it. And now they come back and it gets to Shen. Shen now turns at the red line. Tries to chip it in deep. Now that forces Chin back into the corner for it. He tries to come up the boards. Just gets it out of the zone off Sereni's skate. And Shen throws it into an open area. Russell skates into it. Tries to get it back forward once again. Now he gets around a couple of guys, and we got a delayed offside there. 3:40 remaining in the period. Toros grab the draw, try and get it up. Now it pops out into the middle of the ice. Sells, hits Scoleri. Scoleri tries to drive wide. Goes for a shot, goes off a stick, and he comes right back to him. Now it goes to Sells. Sells throws it back to Westover. A shot by Westover. And McCharles blocks it and pushes it out back to Westover. He throws it over to Harris Peru. Taneo Rodrigo had a bit of a stumble. Now Harris Peru drives his man to the outside, and Westover goes back for it, chips it up the boards to Scoleri. Scoleri gets it off the boards past the first guy. Now we got a 2-on-1 developing. Sells comes in, takes a look, a low shot, and two big pad saves by the goaltender with 2:46 remaining. Now they try and come back out the other side. Leung holds him up at the blue line. Now he gains control, sets it back and reverses course to Cohen. Cohen tries to chip it up the boards, and it gets out of the zone. Now it's at the red line, and Napoleone pushes it back up. And now Leung with a backhand over to St. John. St. John throws it up to Cohen, hits him just at center ice, and he gets into Luca. Luca now tries to split the D, unable to get a shot off there, unfortunately, as he split them, but he got hauled down. Now it comes back over, and St. John grabs it. St. John throws it up the boards to Foster. Foster now, and Luca are in there. Comes back the other side. Now they set it up and come back out the other side. Luca and Foster play catch. Now it comes down. Foster drives into the corner on the Chin. Now they come around and try and chip it up the boards. McDonald picks it off, and he goes high, and a huge glove save there, just laying in the crease. And it's in the back of the net. The referee says no. Sells on the draw, pushes it back. Now they come back. Throw it into McDonald. McDonald hits Sells. Circles back. Oosterhuis with a backhand. Now it comes back around the other side. McDonald and Sells are in there. And they come away with it. Churchill Smith now down the wing. And it's held off there. Sereni pushes it back. Sells now. Sells has it roll off his stick, and now Sereni comes back for it. Sereni now holds it off. Now McDonald in a bit of a battle there with a couple of guys, and it comes back to Sereni. Sereni now. That's McDonald. Just rolls off his stick, and back in it goes. They'll try once again. Shen over to Sereni. Around the boards for McDonald. McDonald chips it off, and down the ice it goes. 26 and a half seconds remaining as that went for icing. Early in the season here, both these teams. Bit of a feeling out process here late in the first period. Luca pushes the puck back. Now it comes over into a quiet area. Tennille Rodrigo goes in for it. Yeah, they try and chip it off the boards, and Luca just puts it up the ice. See if Scoleri can skate into it. And we'll have one more face-off with 8 seconds remaining. Toros trying to get one more shot off. Quickly spin, and it just bounces over the winger's stick. And the buzzer sounds, and that'll bring us to the end of the first period. A handful of shots there by each team in this first period. As I said, a little bit of a feeling out process with both these teams early in the season. Now they'll be getting their marching orders from the coaching staff as they have seen what the other team is up to on the breakouts. And they'll try and shut that down, maybe cause a turnover and break this scoreless draw. A little glove tap by the goaltenders there. Sells leans in on the draw, pushes it back. Goes from Leung to St. John, back to Leung. Leung now takes a look. Hits Cohen. Cohen fires it deep. Foster gives chase. Tries to flush them out the other side. A quick forecheck. And they have it in the corner now. Sells. Throws a backhand out to Leung. Leung now with a low shot. Just misses the net. St. John pinches in on the far wall to keep it in, and it comes back out the other side. Sells skates over to it. Leung tries to cut it off, and he's able to get a shot down. And the goaltender quickly covers up with 14:21 remaining here in the second period. Face off to the right of the goalie. Luca on the draw. Pushes it back. McDonald goes to Sereni. Sereni with a shot just wide of the net. Now it comes back out the other side. They try and set things up. And Sereni now throws it back into McDonald. McDonald tries to get around his guy. Unable to get it in deep. Now they push a little puck battle, and Sereni now circles back. Throws it back into McDonald. Now he takes a look. Tries to set things up. He goes to Shen. Shen now circles back off the boards, and now comes back out the other side. Now they come around, and Luca just pushes it between the two defensemen, and down the ice it goes. So with 13:34 remaining, we got a face-off deep in the Duffield zone. Scrambled draw, comes back out. Harris Peru with a solid stick there. Pushes it up the middle of the ice, just out of the reach of Tanio Rodrigo. Now they try and keep it back in, and Harris Peru stands them up at the red line once again. Pushes it back to Westover. Westover now circles back, takes a look. Going back the other way, and he pushes it up this time to Scoleri. Scoleri chips it up to Sells. Sells now breaks in over the blue line. Tries to take it in deep. Now behind the net it goes. Tanio Rodrigo now. And he gets taken down. So that's going to be a power play for the Devils, as the Toros are going to go off for tripping. 12:51 remaining. So we got Luca with Cohen and Foster, St. John, and Leon. Luca grabs the puck. Foster throws it back. Leon goes low. Tries for the tip in front by Cohen, just misses. And now they try and get out, but St. John holds it. And then they go in deep for it. Now the Toros try and come back out the other side. And they create an offside there as they stand them up at the blue line. Luca on the draw. Goes back into an open area there. Now they try and fire it out, but Leung skates into it. Johnny Leung now tries to evade his man in behind the net. The fast forechecking of the Toros. And Leung now comes back for it. Gives it to Luca. Now Luca gives it back to Leung. Leung now hits Sereni. Sereni now goes far side. Foster turns it and drops it for Luca. Luca back to Leung. Leung now skates to the middle of the ice. A quick shot there, a bouncing puck, and just rolls wide of the net. Foster's in behind the net, takes a look, and there it is. Oh, we thought we had one as Foster hit Cole, and it just trickled wide of the net. Now Leung skates to the middle of the ice. Luca with lots of time, he skates into it, and the goaltender with a big glove save. Now Cohen reverses it back to Sereni. Sereni now takes a look. Now it comes back again. In behind it goes. Oosterhuis takes a look. He cuts into the middle. A backhand just drives wide. Now they come back. Leung. Leung back into Sereni. Sereni. And it just goes through the crease. Now McDonald in the corner. He tries to set up. He hits Sereni at the point. And it's tipped wide there. Now they come back again. Sereni. Sereni now. Just has it go off the skate of the Toro. Back out to the middle of the ice. Leung now grabs it. Leung just misses McDonald. And they skate into it. That's going to be an icing with 10:35 remaining here in the period. A tight checking affair here. They kick it wide. Shin kicks it to Westover. He chips it up the boards. Now Rodrigo gets it around his guy, and Luca tries to skate into it. It's going to create an offside there. So we'll have a face-off just outside of the Toros zone. Luca wins the draw. Rodrigo pushes it in. Now the defenseman for the Toros takes a healthy whack at it. It pops straight up in the air and into the bench of the Devils. So we'll face off once again. Luca now throws it back to Shen. Shen chips it off the boards. Now the defenseman for the Toros grabs it and he tries to bring it up the middle of the ice. And they hit the winger on the far side, but Westover retreats back and grabs it from Latu. Scoleri now skates into it. Scoleri gets around the first guy, Bianco. Now he chips it up the boards, and they can't get past the big defenseman for the Toros. Now Shen throws it back to Westover. Westover circles back, throws it across the ice. Shen grabs it. Now he takes a look, skates into the zone, leaves it for Sells. He takes a hard shot, and the goalie steers it to the corner. Foster's in there now. He throws it back out, just misses Cohen, and Harris Peru with a quick shot on net. The goalie steers it to the right corner. Now Sells looks to walk out, tries to hit Cohen, and Cohen with an active stick pushes it back into the corner. Now he's in the corner. He spins and evades one guy, throws it back in deep. Sells skates into it. Now he throws it around to the far side. Shen tries to skate into it. They push it back into the corner, and the Toros are content to throw it down the ice. So with 8:50 remaining in the period, we'll have a face-off deep in the Toros zone. To the right of the goalie. Now it comes back. Just past Harris Peru. He throws it back to Serrani. Serrani now tries to get it up the boards around a couple of Toros. Now we've got Luca. Luca. A bouncing puck. And it just misses everybody, and now the Toros try and break out the other side. Now it comes back once again. Serrani throws it through the feet of Harris Peru. Harris Peru now tries to get it out. Now we got a delayed play there. McDonald just gets it out of the zone. Now it comes back to Serrani. Serrani now tries to set things up. Serrani tries to hit McDonald at the blue line. McDonald comes in. He goes high and in the back of the net. He snuck in behind the defenseman, and Serrani hit him with a long-distance pass from his own zone up to the other side of the red line, and he was able to get it over the glove of the goalie to make it 1-0. Scoleri pushes it back to Leung. He hits Sells up at middle of the ice. He flips it out to Scoleri. Scoleri now gives chase, and he goes into the corner after the defenseman with it. Now they try and bring it around the other side and up the middle of the ice. Leung grabs it, throws it off the boards into Scoleri. Scoleri now chips it down. Sells throws it in front, just out of the reach of Tinio Rodrigo. Looks like they've found some extra skating legs now, folks. Now it comes back into the other side. The big defenseman there, Napoleon, he tries to get away from Scoleri, but Scoleri picks it up. He circles back, hits St. John, winds up, and goes off a pad of a Toro, and now they try and come out, but that's offside. 6:57 remaining here in this period. Luca leans in on the draw, pushes it back. Now they try and get around Harris Peru. He holds him up long enough. Westover chips it off the boards. And into Cohen. Cohen now tries to get it out of the zone. Now Westover throws it back to Cohen. And now just rolls off a stick And into the corner, Westover once again. Now he comes out the other side. Foster tries to chip it past the defenseman, unable to get it past him. Now Harris Peru, he looks to set things up. He goes to Westover. Up the middle of Luca, just off his stick, and now Harris Peru skates into it and just misses Foster. They've got everything, all the right intentions, just having a hard time connecting on a couple of passes today. See if they can keep going. Sells, wins it back to Shen. Now comes up on the far side. And Sells skates up just off the defenseman's skate. Now it comes back in the other side. Now they try and elude Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis goes in for it. McDonald and Oosterhuis go back for it. Now the defenseman for the Toros tries to come away with it. And now Serrani just out of the reach. Now they come back out the other side. Comes back to Serrani. Over to Shen. Just bounces off his stick and now back up the middle of the ice. Sells now grabs it. Sells. Gets around the first guy. And he gets hauled down. That's going to be another power play as the Toros touch up. Sells skated into it. He got hauled down. So we'll see if they can take advantage of the second power play here of the day. Luca leans in on the draw. They try and push it out of the zone. It comes back. Leon back to Luca. A quick shot there, just wide of the net. Tennille Rodrigo skates into it. Leaves it in the corner for Scoleri. Now it comes back the other side, Luca. Luca looks to set things up. Throws it back to Leon. Leon now looks for the tip. Hits Rodrigo. And a big glove save by the goaltender. Now it comes back. Leon hits Luca. Luca curls in at the top of the circle. Tries a shot, but it gets blocked. And now they fire it out and down the ice. Athasiniadis, haven't had to say his name much today. He comes out to play it, and he leaves it for Leon, and now they hit Tennille Rodrigo. He skates in, gains the blue line, tries stop up, gets a bit of separation. He's in the corner, tries to throw it into Scoleri. Now Scoleri gets it back to St. John. St. John throws it up, and just out of his reach. Now the Toros try and get it back out the other side. Now they come back and try and set things up. 42 seconds remaining in the power play. Leung throws it back to St. John. St. John now takes a look. He hits Cohen. Cohen hits Sells. Sells throws it across to Foster. Foster now gains the blue line. Curls back. Waits for the defenseman to make the change. Now he sees Harris Peru. Harris Peru finds Westover. Westover with a low shot. That hits something in front and then just dies there. But now Harris Peru grabs it. He gets it in. Foster to Sells. And in the back of the net to make it 2-0 with 3:22 remaining. 6 seconds remaining on the power play. They were able to pass it around like it was on a string. And it found the stick of Sells, who was in the slot, and he buried it to make it 2-0. Luca pushes the puck back. Harris Peru now chips it up the boards. Now they try and take a look. Unable to get it anywhere. Now it comes back up. They fire it in deep. They give chase, try and get a few things going. Comes back around the other side. McDonald throws it out to Oosterhuis. Now the Toros come away with it. They chip it around Serrani. Westover skates back into it. He throws it around and reverses it to McDonald. McDonald has it roll off his stick, and he blocks it. And now they try and come back out the other side. They go D to D and hold things up. Now they come back in. Westover, he reverses it once again. This time, Bueller tries to get it, and now Oosterhuis. He just out of his reach. Now they try and come back out the other side. They're trying to set things up here in the Devils' zone. Westover this time just gets it out, and now it comes out. And they take a look, see what they can do. Now they come in the far side, offside. Westover. It's McDonald. McDonald has it roll off his stick, and now it goes into the corner and Sells goes after it. Rodrigo tries to flush them out the other side. Scoleri skates into it. Scoleri now in the corner. Takes a look, throws it in behind the net. And now it comes back the other way. Serrani and Sells and Tennille Rodrigo pinch them off. Doesn't allow them to get very far. Now Shen holds them up, and he throws it up to Tennille Rodrigo. Back into Sells. Sells now tries to gain some separation. It just gets knocked off his stick, and Serrani now grabs it. Now Serrani takes a look, throws it up the boards, and Scoleri chips it in the middle up to Sells. Bounces around, hits a couple of things. In the feet it goes. Now Sells. And Tennille Rodrigo gets it. And he goes low glove to make it 3-0 with 53 seconds remaining in the period. Bit of a scrambled play in the neutral zone, but Sells was able to bump it up into an open space, and Tennille Rodrigo was able to skate into it and make it 3-0. Now Cohen looks to do the same thing as he leaves it into a soft spot. Foster tried to have Cohen redirect that one. A great attempt all around. Now it comes back the other way, and St. John goes back for it. St. John and his man, and St. John wins that battle. Pushes it up the boards. Now it comes back around to him. He takes a look, gets it over to Leung. Leung now chips it off the boards. Cohen grabs it. Tries to flip it up to Luca. Now it comes back. Leung. Leung hits Foster. Foster gains the red line. Gets knocked off his stick, and it's just laying there. And Luca tries to get in between those guys. Cohen now. Bit of a scrambled play once again. Now it comes out. Leung. And finds the back of the net through traffic and right at the buzzer. Johnny Leung with the fourth goal of the game. The Devils have started skating now. Both these teams will be getting their marching orders here in as they get ready for some third period action. Devils up 4-0. On this fine Saturday afternoon in late October. The fall weather has changed for sure as it's cooled down outside. Sells and McCharles on the face-off. A scramble draw there. And now it comes down, and Oosterhuis skates into it. Oosterhuis. McDonald's going to go off for slashing. See if they can kill off this power play for the Toros. Now Westover grabs it. Hits a body and rolls into the corner. Now they try and set things up behind the net. Harris Peru on them like a wet blanket, not letting them go anywhere. Now they try and come back out the other side. Sells and Westover playing them good, tight on that far side. Now it comes back around to Harris Peru. He chips it off the boards and it just gets out of the zone. That's going to allow them an opportunity to clear it. Now McCharles, he tries to circle around Oosterhuis. Gains the zone and tries to set things up. And now it's chipped up and Sells with a diving play as he tries to get into it. And now Russell throws it up the board. Sells tries to skate into it. Pushes it into the corner. 1 minute remaining in the power play. Billy throws it up to Churchill Smith. Tennille Rodrigo with a ferocious forecheck. Doesn't allow them to get things set up. And now we've got too many men for the Toros. So that's going to bring the power play to a close, and we're going to have some 4-on-4 action here for the next 49 seconds. Luca wins the drawback. Sereni pinches in. He comes into the corner. Just out of the reach of Tennille Rodrigo. Shen skates into it. Sereni, with an offensive mind there, was trying to chip that one in. Now he comes back to his position, and Shen puts it into Tennille Rodrigo's corner. He tries to chip it around to Luca. Luca now takes a look. He sees Sereni at the far point. Sereni back to Luca. Just misses his stick. Now it comes back around the other side. Tennille Rodrigo. Now he hits Sereni. Sereni eludes the first guy, and a low shot. Bouncing puck. And it just about laid dangerously there in the crease as they cover it up. So 4 seconds remaining here in the Devils' penalty, and then they'll go on the power play for the next minute and 11. Now Charles and Sells on the face-off. Bit of a scrambled draw there. Bueller picks it up. Now they come back out the other side. They circle back. They throw it to St. John on the far side. He takes a look up the middle of the ice, hits Sells. Sells tries to break in. They collapse around Sells. Leung and Leung and Foster keep it in the zone. Now Sells throws it back out. St. John winds, fires. That's blocked. Now it comes back to him once again. He hits Leung. Now Leung finds Sells. Sells with a quick shot just through the crease. Foster now tries to push in. Scoleri comes in to offer help. They're on the big defenseman, Napoleone. Now Leung goes in for it. Eludes the first guy. Now he rolls off him. Takes a look. Foster now hits Leung. Leung tries to come across. It hits a foot, and Bueller grabs it. And now it comes back out. St. John hits Scoleri. Chips it up the boards. Now they come back to the other side. Sells skates into it, leaves it for Foster. It rolls off a stick. Now it comes around the other side. And back once again. Wide of the net. Westover grabs it. A block there by Harris Peru. They push it out of the zone. Now they come back the other way in the middle. That was Oosterhuis with a great pass up to Luca. Luca evades a couple of guys. Oosterhuis is now deep in there. Oosterhuis gets pinned up against the boards and Luca grabs it. Luca now tries to evade a couple of guys. And Cohen's in the corner. Cohen now takes a look. Leaves it for Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis hits Westover. Westover fires it back in. Off the back of the net. They whack away at it. Oosterhuis. Now it comes back Westover again. Throws it back into the corner for Oosterhuis. Great pressure here by the Devils as Luca and Oosterhuis are in there. Now they come back around once again. And it goes all the way down the ice. Westover stops up. Hits Sells. Just out of the reach there. And now McDonald. He turns the corner. Up to Sells. Just gets pushed wide. Now West pushes it up the boards. Hits a skate or two. And it comes around the other way. Now McDonald looks to gain the zone. And there's an offside with 9:38 remaining in the period. Sells pushes the draw back. Now they come up the middle of the ice. Tenio Rodrigo to Shen. Shen hits Sells, just rolls off his stick and into the corner. Shin goes back for it. He throws it up to McCharles, but Tenio Rodrigo grabs it, and Sells just missed connecting on that one. Now he grabs it once again. And they fire the puck the length of the ice.
I need a post.
How do I get back in? Luca. And a tip shot there by Luca makes it 5-0. John throws it back to Leung. Leung hits Cohen. In to Luca. Luca tries to feed it up to Foster, just unable to get it through. Now they come back once again, just through the legs of Johnny Leung and down the ice. The referee says that's not icing when you do it to yourself. Now they try and come back the other side. They hit Sells up at the red line. He tries to chip it around the forward. Now the defenseman tries to give chase. St. John throws it into the far corner. It comes around. Russell tries to set things up. Now he comes back up the far side. Billy and Kelnick tries to elude the Devils, and they get it deep into the zone. Now they come back again. Leung bounces things around. Now they bring it up the ice. Just unable to get it out of the zone. Everybody was breaking out of that one. Now they're in the corner trying to set things up once again. Unable to get it set up. Now they chip it off the boards. Back once again. Now it comes back. McDonald tries to settle things down in behind his net. And he goes up the far side and hits Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis gives it back to McDonald. McDonald now sees a little bit of room. Gains the zone and fires it deep. Now they'll go off. Westover was charging in. Thought for a second he might get it. Now it comes back and Harris Peru grabs it. Harris Peru has it roll off his stick, but Scoleri grabs it. Scoleri throws it up to Tenio Rodrigo. Tenio Rodrigo throws it back to Scoleri. Just off of his stick, and now Westover grabs it. He turns. Harris Peru pushes it up the boards to Tenio Rodrigo. There's a bit of a scramble there. And looks like Harris Peru is going to go off for body contact as he stood the player up at the red line. So with 6:05 remaining here in this third period, we'll have a power play for the Toros. Toros try and control the draw. They push it forward, and it goes through the crease. And the goaltender's down, and a scramble draw. Now it's able to get out, and they're not almost able to get it out of the zone. Now it comes out of into the middle of the ice. Bianca pushes it back down. That's going to go for icing. That'll give them an opportunity to settle things down here. The Devils will be happy to take an icing when they're killing the penalty. We got 5 minutes remaining in the period. Luca and McCharles on the draw. Luca goes to push it forward. Mueller skates into it as it was a bit of a scrambled draw. Cohen comes back on the back check, and now they push them to the wall. Get it out and down the ice one more time. Russell looks to set things up. Churchill Smith skates into it. Tries to elude Cohen. Luca backs him up, and they fire it back down. Now Russell. And they hold on to it. The ferocious forecheck of the Devils being acknowledged by the teammates on the bench as they try and keep the Toros from gaining the zone. Now they fire it back down the ice. Once again, 10 seconds remaining in this power play. Now they try and set things up. Russell looks to come up the ice, gain the zone, and after Siniatis with a big glove save there. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the period. Face off to the right of Athasiniadis. The draw goes back, wide of the net. St. John leans on his man. Now they try and come back in. Sells holds him up. In behind the net once again. Not able to really get anywhere with it. Leung now skates into it. Little confusion there, but it looks like the Devils are going to go shorthanded once again. Referees kicking people out of the draw. Not really sure what that's all about. Another block there. Now McDonald fires the puck down the ice. 1:56 remaining here. Now they try and push things up the ice. Westover fires it back down. Deep into the zone. Sells now tries to flush them out, and Billy. Now it comes back up. Turnover there in the neutral zone. Now Regis tries to get things settled up, and Leung goes back for it. Leung now. And we've got an offside with 1:20 remaining in the period. Bit of a scrambled play here in the last few minutes of the game. I think everybody sees the clock running here and looking to get home and grab a nice early dinner on a Saturday night and settle in for the evening game on Hockey Night in Canada as this afternoon action down here opens up the day. A great appetizer to the entree later this evening. Low shot there and just kicked wide of the net. Now it comes back around the other side. Tenio Rodrigo tries to push it out. It hits something, bounces right back to him. Fancy footwork as he's a dual sport athlete, plays soccer in the summer, and he kicked it back to himself. Now he chips it out. Scoleri gets taken down, and then Tenio Rodrigo says, hey, I'll return the favor and ride you to the plate. Now Shen just ties things up behind the net. They're looking for a whistle here in the last few seconds. 7 seconds remaining. And a huge glove save to preserve the shutout by Antonio Athasiniadis as he came across and gloved it out of the midair. Now we got some extracurricular activities happening down here in the far end of the ice. The referees separate everyone. And with his first shutout of the season, the Duffield Devils on home ice come away with a 5-0 win this afternoon. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today. We'll see you tomorrow when the Devils play the North Stars. Elvis has left the building.